Hi, this is Wang. You guys can call me Philip, the team leader of Yo Friends, and today we're gonna do a table tennis video. We're going to upgrade my table tennis friend's paddle. So currently his blade is the Golden Long V, the commercial version. Shout out to Malone. And his backhand is really interesting. Inventus XT Pro 50 degrees 2.0 millimeter thickness sponge by G-Wool. And nobody knows what this is, and it's pretty bad. His friend thinks it's bad, that's why the friend gave it to him for free. If I am him, I'm going to cut off the friendship. I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's just ignore this. His forehand is Hurricane 3. I don't know if it's neo or not. It's at 2.15 millimeter thickness, 40 degrees. So this is a provincial. I don't know what booster he used, but it's reverse dome to hell. And he did a horrible glue job, as you can see. It's very uneven, and the glue is permanently stuck on there. I am adding my own glue, like 4 or 5 layers of Revolution 3, trying to form a layer so I can rip it off along with his old glue. But I don't know if it will work or not, so I might crash out doing it. So we're going to upgrade his rubber and then just make sure this blade is clean, it's sanded so it won't thread, the top ply won't disintegrate, everything is smooth, everything's even. And I'm going to get the upgrade, his rubber upgrade right now. Alright, so I am back. So for his forehand upgrade, we're going to be using Hurricane 3 Star version. This is Wang Yidi's signature. It doesn't matter whose signature it is, as long as it's Star. So this is the second best version you can get on the market. 2.1 millimeter thickness, 40 degrees. And this will be a perfect fit for the Long 5 because basically the only forehand rubber you can use and should use is the Long 5. You might get away with DO9C, like the hardened version, like probably China DO9C, but just get the Hurricane if you're using like anything Long 5 related. So for the backhand rubber, this is very interesting. So I'm just getting whatever's in my drawer. I actually have a DNA Hybrid 55 that will fit this better, but the paddle will be way too heavy. So what we went is the Donic Bluegrip J2. We will have a review by now, by the time this video is up. And what's cool about this is the sponge is not too hard, not too soft, since he is just like me, our backhand is horrendous. And what I really like about this is the top sheet is not too soft. The top sheet is decently hard as well, and it's pretty durable. So combined, I think this is very balanced, very spin oriented, just all safe, safety first, you know, for the backhand. So this was pretty decent top of line what Donic have. And of course, this is the Star National Hurricane 3. I think will be a very nice pairing. So I'm going to assemble this and then we're going to test it out and see if he likes it or not. Alright, so the paddle is done. Golden Hurricane Long V. Forehand, Wang Yidi Star National, 2.1 millimeter, 40 degrees harness, and the backhand Donic Bluegrip J2. So 1 layer of Falco Platinum, 3 layer of Haifu Black. Unfortunately, because the headset is very big, this blade is around a 194 to 195 grams, so very heavy. But he is a strong person, so oh well. So we'll see how he likes it. Alright, so the paddle is in this case.
Right.
Go ahead, unbox it and see what do you think.
Okay. Oh wow. The cut is nice.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's test it out. Basically, this video is a review of the Hurricane 3 Star version. It's 40 degrees. And also his blade, the Golden Hurricane Long V, the commercial version. So Hurricane 3 is Hurricane 3. What I found as he started using more and more power is just massive amount of spin generated, and the classic Hurricane 3 dip, where before the second jump it just dips onto the table. It's like the ball is smashing onto the table, and then the arc afterwards, after the second jump, it's unpredictable. So it's harder for the person who's receiving or blocking the ball to predict where the arc is going. Sometimes it goes higher, sometimes it goes lower, it depends on the spin. So it keeps you on your toes and you have to like get used to it or slightly kind of guess where the arc is going. So here, as you started adding power, instead of the typical roll sound made by the Hurricane 3, if you just activate the top sheet, if you activate the sponge and hit into the blade, it will have a distinct cracking sound. This gets easier to do once the Hurricane 3 is broken in. So here I'm telling him how the CMP does it. They just hit their ball like that into the net over and over again to help breaking in the rubber. So for me, it takes about a week or 3 or 4 sessions of hard hitting, and my Hurricane 3, both backhand and forehand, will feel at its optimal performance. It kind of varies, depends on how long you play and how hard you hit. So here I started attacking with my forehand topspin, and he blocks. And I think he feels very, very good about the Hurricane 3 in here, especially the Star version, because it is a lot more consistent than the provincial version, and with the superior boosting and flat glue layers, it feels very consistent. It feels like hitting a wall, it just keeps coming back at me, even I'm using basically full power here. Broke the wall. So the pairing of Golden Long 5 and also the Hurricane 3, I think is very, very good. It's like a giant catapult. It produces massive spin and arc, and the arc is unpredictable, especially after the second jump. The Hurricane Long 5, even though the golden one is less flexible, it's still very, very flexible compared to, let's say, a butterfly ALC equivalent or even my Xin Dynasty. And it's just like a giant trampoline. It holds onto the ball and it produces massive spin. However, this kind of blade, it might feel hollow using other kinds of rubber. So I really think Hurricane 3 is the best for the forehand using Long 5 or any variation of Long 5. So for the backhand, I picked the Donic Bluegrip J2. It is not too hard, not too soft. I would say harder ones are now like pushing 55 to 59 territory, but 52.5 degrees ESN scale is still very, very hard. It gives like the perfect support for Long 5 in the backhand, and this is kind of similar to his old rubber, which is like the C1 and the Inventus Pro XP, where he got used to it very fast on the backhand. It makes a loud cracking sound and it's very crispy. So for the backhand, I still recommend rubbers with some more support. So either Hurricane 3 or Davis 1IC, or 52.5 degrees ESN rubbers or up. So we're doing some forehand and backhand open ups. So forehand open up, it's kind of a little bit harder to activate the whole setup, but once he activates it, it's very spinny and the arc is incredible. It's like a giant catapult. For backhand, I think he got used to it immediately because J2 is just have a like crisp that C1 in the Taku, I think C1 just doesn't have, and then the sponge and the top sheet just have a lot more support than the Inventus Pro XT that he was using. So overall, I think it's great. So now I am using his paddle just to get that feel forehand topspin counter loop. I'm not too used to it as my Xin Dynasty is more linear. This one, once you hit hard enough, it's like a super giant catapult, and if not, it kind of drops. But I think after the HP basing will be better. All right, so what do you feel about the paddle, the forehand Star Wang Yidi, compared to the provincial one you had before?
So, like, when I was using provincial, a lot of times I felt like against different opponents, I couldn't really finish the points.
Yeah.
I couldn't like hit through the ball. Like even when I hit through it, I couldn't. It didn't really give me like it gave me power, but sometimes it wasn't enough. But
I see.
Like the Wang Yidi, it's like when I hit through it, I can feel that like the catapult effect, and it's like it just zooms basically. Like
I see.
the paddle, and there's so much more like spin and speed, and over the provincial, it's like completely different.
I see.
But
How do you boost the provincial? Is it 2 layer of Haifu, Simo, or
2 layers of Haifu.
Simo? What about the J1?
The J1?
Yeah.
J1 is it's a lot less like it's like how I'd expect it to be.
I see. Like compared to your old Jivo Inventus Pro XT, whatever that is. What do you feel like? Is it upgrade or?
It's a lot better than that one for sure.
Oh, I see.
I used to use C1, so I could compare.
C1?
Yeah.
How is that against C1?
This is like like C1 felt a lot more like.
Sorry, you can go out. Okay. Go out and keep saying. What about C1?
C1 felt like a lot like controlled and like a lot less like power when you want to put into it. But this one, like even on like normal small shots or normal like just like nothing balls, there's just still like a lot more speed.
So is it more powerful?
Yeah.
Is it harder? Does it feel it's harder?
It's definitely harder.
Interesting.
It's like it's harder, more powerful, but you lose a bit of the control.
So it's a little early to ask. Are you happy with the purchase, whatever you call it, my service?
Usually, it doesn't really matter. Like on the rubber, like on the first few days, like it doesn't really matter what I use because I just haven't gotten used to it.
Yeah.
So I can't really judge it.
I can see the potential of it. Though.
Yeah.
I can see the potential.
At the end of the day, like hurricane is hurricane, right? So you'll get used to the hurricane. And I feel like on the J1, I'm already like got like the feel of it down.
Yeah. J1 is pretty similar to what you were using, kind of.
Yeah. So it was overall, it was like I'm pretty happy with the purchase.
All right, awesome. All right, thank you so much for the video. Special shout out to North Texas Table Tennis Club. This is the Allen location, and it's got very nice tables, and it's pretty dry. It's not super humid, and the AC is blasting all the time, so that's definitely an upside. Special shout out to them.